Renegade. Man afraid, man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest, only no tabloid. Good evening. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon, worldwide. Renegade there. Yo, people, this is not fun. May I show you how them people are working on? Duane Smith. Duane Smith. What's his father the name? Derek Smith? Derek Smith's son? Yeah. You know, former National Security Minister, Derek Smith. His son. The one who get 1,800 the other day. Now, this is the first time I'm showing the Big Mama. I expose him. Because Big Mama not expose, not do nothing truthful enough. You know, I'm play 1 hour. Well, Derek Smith, no, and I expose Derek Smith lie. And Derek Smith, brother, you can't make, let me tell you something. Let me just say, not Derek Smith, Duane Smith, Derek Smith's son live. Yes, not Derek. I can't remember his son name, so I don't know what Derek Jr. I might have called him. You know, Duane. Let me try to say Duane, yes, pick up his name, Duane Smith. Duane Smith. You say some things you're not thinking about that. Me I tell you say you're not think. Because you make an interview with Big Mama. This is the first time here, Big Mama, I try to get something right. Can you notice, me tell them the truth, you know. This is the first time Big Mama try to get something right. When Duane come and Duane I say him never borrow no money, you know. But yes, still the man not up himself. Big Mama, you never see the man not up himself. Me see, that's why I have to do that show. This is the same Duane Smith. We get 2.1 billion the other day for 3 years. Me I show you that too. Yeah? To provide food to the hospital for KPH. We don't see nothing with that. See? No, I try to deny something I want to hear on self. This guy is a disgrace. He shouldn't be an MP round there. I him take charge. How him father used to run now, you know. But for your hear him, you know him a liar. Andrew Woney, so you have too much people can't tell that. Them just be a face and just tell lies, brother. You can't have so much liar around you, brother. You can't be a big liar and then the whole of them are the same thing when you talk to them. Although the truth front of them face them out with lie. Oh, you trust something like this? Oh! And this is the first time, Big Mama, see me I give you credit here. At the first time, and maybe true, maybe you know Azan or something. You try to draw the truth. Yes. Because maybe Big Mama know Azan too, you know. So I try to draw the truth. You see? See, that's why I'm interviewing him. And I'm show him all things too, you know. So when you see Big Mama do that, you can, this is the first time. Because I remember Big Mama truthful night and twist things, you know. Granny Subaru and all kind of things. So that's a Big Mama. So when you see Big Mama, but Big Mama, if you sleep on the line here and speak, you know, try to reach out to the truth. And stop your lie and stop your twisting. Because if you come out to the truth, they put out say you come out to the truth. But I want to tie up himself. Duane Smith. Tie up himself. Is that a question? Yes. So when I look back, when I listen what your liar tell you. When you make your liar release just now. And more you listen back yourself, that's why I do it. You must have damn jackass said. You deny something and then you own up something, it don't make no sense. Eh? Then it don't make no sense. So I'm deny something. And then come with something no. But which is you? On a serious note, you think say Azan not let him no money. You think that 20 million and come claim them. Azan that go to prison. Him that do him that go to prison, right? Azan that you know. Then you understand? Azan that man. Then yeah man, that a Azan man. Then yeah, where said you not strong, them want Arjun Marks to get the seat. All right, make it. But if them want to forget the seat, them that year, it's not too late. Yeah? It's not too late. See? It's too late. I could start the show, I could look upon what you say. But we just say, the guy, him dangerous. I could start the show.
some we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump some we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more,
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, for the evilest mission, who know we blame. Too money and power and fame. Wanna go friend up the youth, them relieve down the lane. Give them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes, and buy them.
Yeah, man. Me have a wish. Me have a wish my little niece a happy earth strong, you know. Yeah, that my little sister gets for your little daughter, you know. Yeah, man. Destiny, big up yourself. See? Coming for uncle. The rest of family, you know it, bro? Yes, man. All right? Yeah, man. Can I send picture? Come give me, you know. Picture me, I look pan. Send picture. See if you want a bigger up. Yeah, I say. All right, so I could start on this now. Because I don't understand the youth. Him did I give them, you know, the man carry my coat. Him withdraw something. And then file back something right now. I'm going to play that. But Big Mama know, him go up Big Mama say I clear him name. And him go turn a jackass when a Big Mama said and everything in a one. It's stupid. Brother, everything out of your mouth you spew your lie. Let me just tell if I'm now. You just say yourself go to prison. Listen this from him liar and then me play Big Mama. The guy that said, remember, you know, you just make a liar just start feel. You make a liar just come out and explain it to us. And then you deny say you never buy no money and you don't have no money and something. No make no sense. Listen here.
Matter between Mr. Smith and Mr. Azan. But in the action that Mr. Azan took against Mr. Smith has opposed it on the basis that he says he wasn't served originally with the claim.
He wasn't served originally the right way. So I'm opposed it. But hear this.
Mr. Azan has refiled another claim and we've discontinued the one that he says he wasn't served with. We have not decided not to have an argument in court about that. We just focus on what Mr. Azan has come to court for, which is to recover monies loaned to Mr. Smith.
Can you see how much money we're talking about?
No, that's a matter between them and the court papers. But it's significant.
Let me be clear. A new lawsuit has been filed. You've
discontinued the one he claims that he wasn't served. And we have now filed a new one, which we will serve him with again. So,
Azan discontinued the first one and filed a new one. And then I heard, can't tell the first one never served properly. So I filed a new one. And hear the liar good enough. Listen good enough. I'm going to play what he must say. But he must say, no make no sense. Continue.
Okay. And the lawsuit is specifically forward, seeking to
recover monies that were loaned to Mr. Smith.
Over what period of time?
Some time ago, but he was making promises which he did not fulfill.
So liar said some time ago, but him make promise never fulfill, right? So him say Azan then the money, him never deny it. You hear what Duane come and say after I play this. What on?
10 million. 10 million.
In excess of.
20.
In excess of.
In excess of 20 million.
In excess of 20.
In excess of 20. Okay.
20 million.
And this is a business arrangement, a business
It was
deal?
not a business deal. It was a personal loan to assist Mr. Smith.
So
Of
the
course.
lawyer said it was a personal loan, not a business deal, but a personal loan.
According to the court papers.
And just for clarity again, before the lawsuit, there were attempts to recover the.
There were what appeared to have been bona fide attempts to settle his indebtedness, but it didn't come to anything because the indebtedness was not settled.
And from where you sit, Mr. Smith is disputing the
No,
sums owed?
he has never disputed the sums owed. He has disputed that he was served. That's what this is about.
Innocent liar.
He has not disputed. He may, but I don't. Nothing that has transpired between the parties, because there was another lawyer before, and nobody denied that these sums. It's documented.
And just finally from me, if you could just give me a timeline as to when we're talking about that this loan was made and over what period you've been trying to recover.
No, that's in the court papers.
Okay, and the attorney for Mr. Smith is?
The attorney for Mr. Smith is Annalisa Law Chambers, Lindsay Law Chambers. Lindsay Law Chambers.
But if it is in the court papers, then you can, I'm sure you can share it with us, because that is a public document.
It is, but I'm not doing that. I'm saying that I'm not doing that in a newspaper or media interview. As I said, it's a really a private matter between the parties, but I got permission to speak to you.
So we got permission to speak, the liar. Azan liar, good. All right. So I could hear him now, Pan Big Mama, the liar, come and them tell us, say them put one first strike back and do everything, right? So I could hear Pan Big Mama now, where this guy come and say, but this same case good. Him first, him like him no borrow no money, him no know about this, then him write check, but him bounce the check. Him, hey, just listen here. Yeah.
Is it true that Mr. Azan lent you approximately 103,000 US dollars for a business venture and that you have not paid him back for over approximately 10 years? Is that true?
It is not true. But again, Mr.
Remember the word first thing where you from him mouth. The way him said it is not true. Remember? All right. So if it's not true, that means you write a check or do not all neither. You know? Continue listening. Remember him say it is not true.
You did not. No, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, I'm asking. You notice I've been listening very intently. And I'm no. I'm asking you. Did Mr. Azan lend you over 103,000 US dollars for pursuing a business venture that you have not repaid him? I'm asking you.
We are beyond that now.
I'm asking you. And I'm asking you, Mr. Smith. Were you and Mr.
Him start hesitate. And we are beyond that. No. You're there court. See, yes or no. You say we beyond that now. No. Continue.
Azan in a business venture? I am asking you now. You have come here to clear your name. Right. So I'm asking you now, at no time over the last how many years has you been the recipient of funds from who you called your friend at one time? Have you ever given Mr. Azan checks that were not dated and which later bounced?
All these questions that you're asking me now were asked of me at the highest level in the party when I was being vetted.
I mean, I sure to the party corrupted too, you know. He said all these questions was asked of him. That means he there tell the party lie. The highest level when them vetted. But yes, still this man I turn about I hear something about check. I hear about check. Then him say something and then him turn and say something else. Just go and listen.
Become a member of parliament.
Oh? At the highest level of the party, meaning
The Prime Minister, the General Secretary, the Selection Committee? What? Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith? You were asked these questions at the highest levels of the party. Are you there? He's gone? Can you try getting him back for me, please? Oh? I was hearing him very well. Oh, he hung up the phone. Oh? What the hell is this? 21 minutes after 11. We're still making efforts to reconnect with Mr. Smith. Because I don't know what happened. If the call dropped or he hung up, I don't know. But it was at a pivotal point in the interview that we lost him. We are still making efforts to reconnect with him. Is he back? Oh, good. 22 minutes after, he's back. Mr. Smith.
My battery died.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Back online.
Good. Well, so my question to you was, you spoke of the questions I was asking you, sounded very much like questions you have been asked at the very highest levels of the party. And I zeroed in on that and asked if those levels mean
corruption,
the Prime Minister, the party leader, the General Secretary, members of the Selection Committee of the Labour Party.
Mr. Hughes, you're politically experienced, know that I can't share Labour Party business publicly.
And these questions...
We must say share Labour Party business publicly. You said the highest. So if you say the highest at the party amongst the Prime Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister and the General Secretary, same way, and who up there. So you say you can't share. Then what happened to him? Continue.
Questions were asked of you.
All these questions are asked of me. Mr.
Since you came on this morning and the interview started, my phone is also burning up with questions, that seek to suggest that you're not being truthful. Questions that suggest that you have issued several checks that have bounced to Mr. Azan. For example, put up on the...
So all you say, you know, oh, the man, but the part, look at hear this.
The screen for me. These checks, that were issued. One, to Sean Azan. $500,000.
What's the date on this check?
The date?
You might ask about the date. Remember, I'm not owe the man, you know. But a film check with film signature, right? You might ask about the date on the check. Remember, I'm not owe the man. All right, look here.
Let me just get the date here. 14th, is this the 14th of the 1st, 2020, 14th of the 11th, 2024. November last year, $500,000. But the check then says, hold on. It says payment countermanded by draw.
What does that mean?
You tell me.
A countermanded check is not a check that was bounced. A countermanded check is a check that means a stop payment was placed by me on that check.
Oh.
My behalf.
So what were you attempting to pay Mr. Azan last November when these checks were written? But why would you sign these checks and present them to him?
No. You need to ask him that. That's a question for Mr. Azan.
No, but your signature is on this.
No, Mr. Hughes. Seen a check and you have accused of giving a bounce check.
Let me tell you, why.
Yeah, seen a check and accused of bounce check. Himself, Mr. Azan. Then him say, you know, remember, if people know your signature upon the thing. Him say, him stop the check. But if you don't win, why did I give him a check? Yeah. Yeah, why not give him a check? Continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these checks, all written in the name of Sean Azan, signed by what seems to be your signature. You told me only moments ago you issued those checks, and then
Hear this? Him told him moments ago, him issued the check. But him stop them from pay out. But you know what, man, why you write these checks? It can't read. You see him put himself in all kind of things. We might say one things and I mix up himself. Yes? Me I point them out because Big Mama not see it, you know. People want to see me smile a little while. Big Mama not watch her face. If you have a longer way right now, just say foreign and you think me I look on it, see there? Yeah. If you have one of them right now, Big Mama. See that look? Look on in the favor of Bolonga wheel. Baluga wheel. No, tell me now, the man, look there. Big Mama, I'm going to think him do different complexion. That's why I'm smiling now. Because I listen to this and I have to smile in favor of Baluga wheel right now. No. Yes, look on Big Mama, man. Yes. Eh? Yes. No, me I look on him in favor of wheel and the blue wheel. See there? Baluga. Look on the forehead and everything, you see it? Yeah? Yeah, I look on him and you don't see when I smile. I have to draw for the Baluga, because I said, Big Mama, the Baluga, you know. Yes. Alright. So you hear this? Him say him not owe him no money, but him have the check. Then Big Mama said, tell him I am do the check. But you not owe him no money, it don't make no sense. Continue.
No, you need to ask him that. That's a question for Mr. Azan.
You ask.
No, but your signature is on this.
No, Mr. Hughes. Seen a check and you have accused me of giving a bounce check.
Let me tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these checks, all written in the name of Sean Azan, signed by what seems to be your signature. You told me only moments ago you issued those checks and then directed that they be stopped. Are you denying that you wrote these checks, Mr. Smith?
I already did.
You did?
No.
You are denying that you didn't write these checks.
I already answered the question about what you have asked me.
No. Could you tell me, for clarity, did you write these checks?
For clarity, I did not.
Oh, your signature reached on it. Oh, the signature seems to be your one. Oh, somebody get a check. Well, Ashana's and get a checkbook and write it and sign your signature. But you stop them. And you say, well, you stop it, and 5 of them the same thing, and you much appear you stop it. And you say it's not bounce. But you still, you know, write it. But you stop them, you know. And more. But no, me not understand the guy. You hear what I do?
I will not speak on this matter again because
you did not write these checks in November, one dated the 14th of November last year. Then how if you didn't?
Yeah, the man. Big up yourself, Kerry. Yeah, man. Leonard, I'm a brother, you know. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. See? You hear this? This don't make no sense. You understand? Them don't make no sense. Him a garbage and I be a lie them tell. And Joe, what may I tell you? And then let me ask you something now, Duane Smith. You supposed to have money can cover them things still, you know. Because you know, say last year, I could cover last year before. Them get a contract for 2.1 billion. You remember the contract? The hospital give him a contract, you know. Look here. This is unbelievable. And now he's an MP, but him get a contract to supply food down there. 2.1 billion. Look here. So he couldn't pay back something out of this. Look on it. Look what I put up on my screen. Screen. See there? Southeast Regional Health Authorities. Sierra, give him a contract. I'm going to move this. Look on the money. I ain't get the contract, you know. Look here. Look here. Hey, Andrew. Then this the corruption, man. What on there? See him there, you know, people. See him check the light, man, and wife. Look here. Sarah in 2.1 billion contract with Carlin Smith and Company of Meals. Here it me Carlin Smith and Company, but here who are the executive? Yeah. Mr. Winworth Charles Wright, board chairman, Sarah, and over 3-year contract. 3 years, you know, people. 3 years. If you cook look at food, 3 years, and I know people them can get cooked food. 3 years contract value agreement value 2.1 and nearly 2.2 billion that. Them going to take a 2.2 billion. Because 2 billion 194,812. Yeah? Yeah, you see that? 2 billion 194,812,381. See? Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah, all right, Malcolm. Yeah, Malcolm. Yeah. See? This bad. Look who deal with this. Mr. Duane Smith, second right chief. See there? Him are the CEO of Carlin Smith and Company. Him are the CEO for provision of meals at the Kingston Public and Victoria Jubilee Hospital. During the official contract signing on Monday, November the 6th, that means the contract still valid until next year, 2026. November next year. That are 2 billion ad him get. Him a MP now with 1,800, you know. 2 billion ad. Where you call this even a corruption and a them team face a signed contract, yeah? They can. Inside the conference room, at the corporate office, sharing the occasion from left are Errol Green, Regional Director, Sierra, Miss Stacey and Steele, Corporate Secretary Legal Officer. Sierra under the agreement, patient not eat no food neither. And in turns will receive breakfast, lunch and a supper. Which, when you know what's about yo, come on now, on a daily basis. So, for the money of people, boy, if you want a restaurant for run this, the money there's so extra heavy for me, you know. Yeah? Because enough of them restaurants where cook, them not see their money here. Even if you buy 10 bag of flour, it will serve you 10 bag of rice, 10 bag of flour, you buy up the chicken them and do what you do. People, come on now. Come on, this more than extra. Eh? Their money are so like some chopping money. And most of the people them not get nothing good for it. You get a one little dirty egg and a slice of bread. Sometimes you never get that. You don't have no tea, you don't have nothing. See, and a 2 place them down there, you know. The little doctor them, whether they come most doctor not there and the 2 little nurse them now yam them food there. And the little patient whether the people carry food, especially in the evening and them thing they say. You understand? In the morning you don't get nothing. Little dirty water and them thing that you give the man so much money, man. Yeah? You give him so much money, both patient and interns, 2.1 billion, nearly 2.2 billion. Yeah? 2.1 billion. Yeah? This a contract I should have not unvied. Yes. This yes, so much money him the CEO, you know. 2.2 billion this guy get. Enough people go down in a Kingston public. You see people them sit down there who depend them get good food. No. This more than corruption. But you couldn't 2 billion, 2.8 billion. You couldn't pay the people them out of this. And him get that in advance. Other people remember, you know, them did have, hey, I better them did have the kitchen there. And I pay people, they pay less. The much people me know sell and them make them listen. Them buy the liquor food and them all see what them make and them give you good food. Good food. This should provide good food. They might get one thing. And people now get nothing. If you ask some people when they go down there, what them eat next to see? Apart from him thing I'll be alive, me I hear my tell to you. Remember just telling us straight, you know. But this name corruption. Straight corruption. Yeah? Him have some habit there, you know. And Fim Poopa, Derek Smith. You remember where thing that's about Derek Smith, WikiLeaks? You remember about WikiLeaks? Hold on, let me talk to my brethren. Yo, brother.
Yes.
Go on, sir.
Yeah, good. You ever thought about why Sean Azan would have loaned Duane Smith $20 million?
No, tell me now.
There been some favors that he used to get from his father as Minister of National Security.
Bro! And that, hey, my learned friend, you see you just come right in time, you know. But you're right.
Nobody gets those privileges, my brother.
Who done you that? Not even the bank.
The benefit of his father being Minister of National Security. And we know what goes on at the Firearm Licensing Authority.
Ah. Yes.
You know?
Mm-hmm. May I hear you, man? May I hear you?
Will Duane Smith be charged for fraud due to collecting close to $2.2 billion and refusing to provide hot meals at the hospital? Secondly, will Duane be sued by SERA, which is the Southeast Regional Health Authority, for not performing the contract? Who will be the new contractor to supply food at the hospitals? Duane Smith has no money to prepare any meals for the hospitals. He's an addicted gambler. And if the contract goes up to 2026 and the contract is not being serviced now, the Southeast Regional Health Authority should come and give a statement.
Yes.
Look here, you see that guy by the name of Wentworth Charles?
Yes.
He should be fired. This is his
That's a Colonel Charles' son.
To be ordered for $31 million.
Colonel Charles' son, that.
Brother.
Brother. Nothing son him, brother, yes.
He is in all sort of controversy. This man is a danger to Sarah. Because it can't be that the contract should be maintained and Duane Smith is refusing from doing so, and then Sarah keeps quiet about it. So it means that the hospital services are ravaged, and to the point where the people or the staff can't get any food to eat.
Them can't get the food for chewing up with that, yes.
Medicine and no starve the food. So it's a complete corrupt act that is going on.
But this but my learned friend, this bad do and be a face to. Why don't look at him? Him at the CEO and give him a contract for just 3 years. Little people, if it does in the two little hospital, you give over $2 billion for feed them. It's unbelievable, brother. Eh? It's unbelievable.
But his position of member of parliament is untenable because you can't have a bankrupt MP in the house and an MP who is writing pure bounce check, an MP who is addicted to gambling. This man will sell his soul to facilitate his gambling habits. This man should be removed. But Wentworth Charles is very negligent or corrupt in his activity, because how can you be giving a guy $2.2 billion without doing a proper background check on him, without asking him to produce his bank balances to see if this is a reliable person who has money to perform these contracts? They basically give a man $2.2 billion who has no money in the bank.
So let me ask you something though. Me just hear water come out and say the PMP are going like a them on Jamaica. But them people here, after people voting, them people are them brother and everybody get position, brother. And when we're charged, remember put up back charge, him just a draw, so when we're charged, a parental charge, brother, you know. So them have parental charge of him 2 daughters there, so. So him have him brother in here, so him have him so. How about this a one? So it's a family thing, and them want Jamaica. That's why water comes to this, brother.
It's a continuation from Colonel Charles obtaining close to 2,000 acres of land in St. Thomas. So politics have become a family dynasty.
Whoa. We just realize when you call him name. See me and the people in the on the right. See him name there? When we're Charles. So Colonel Charles, brother that people. Yes. And him again. Duane Smith's son, the contract. Yeah? And him sign the contract and gladly sign it.
And the $31 million drill also?
And him sign the $31 million drill. Him to get fired. Him to get fired. So you see what him do? Him sit down in our position. We never realize that a Colonel Charles, brother. Sit down in that. Eh? So the whole of them Pitney Blue started in the Senate, right? The whole of them Pitney and them family and everybody who have them wife of all kind of things in that, and we look them a be a family control boy go on. That's why Andrew hang on to him life, so brother. I be a corruption man.
Eh? This arrangement with Duane Smith and Sean Azan.
Yes.
It must be examined carefully. Because I don't see a friend lending someone $20 million without interest.
Can you imagine? You want to see a friend like that now, brother?
They don't even sign any contract. All they were doing was writing WhatsApp messages.
So why somebody that take about 20 million and give you?
That is to show you the kind of corruption that politicians...
You know, and him father did up to them time. Oh... Yes. Yes, the corruption though.
So his son was selling access to the father, who was Minister of National Security. And that is why he ended up getting so much money to borrow. So can you imagine the other things that he might have done to sell access to his father, even to criminals?
Let me ask you something. We now come out for that still. But let me ask you something with the canteen. Can I bounce from the two of them? That guy, Duane Smith, he have how much big restaurant him have? Because he have to cook food and what have you every day. How much restaurant and how much work I must supply? He have a work with it.
Man running a restaurant. So it must be something. I do not know if him running a restaurant, so it must be a low-key business.
So they cook from yard for 2.8 billion.
And the JP government.
Me backside. And Charles give them the big contract there.
We don't know about it in the public domain.
Because I don't know the restaurant, I don't know. And I like, brother, if them they go to Kentucky, I say if feed people on that. They found junk food. But Kentucky only cost them so much money. And Kentucky there.
The hospitals should be providing food. They didn't need any contractor to
them don't need no contractor. Them used to have canteen. Them lock it down.
Kickbacks going to officials from Syria and politicians.
The backside. No, I forget rid of them people here. So hold on there. So hospital KPH used to have them mag. Them get rid of that. No, you have to go over Tufton friend. You have to go over there when you have your dead over there, in that Spanish town. Although we have Margus behind KPH, you know. Them move them contract and give to the where over the name, brother.
Which one?
Where over where the dead them cut now. And Tufton friend in that Spanish town. Him counselor. I'm counselor, you know, people.
Oh, okay. I heard about it.
Where over the name again, people. We have to go, we are Spanish town now. You know, forgot deal with the dead over the postmortem, I do. Yeah? Go over the name again. Archer Funeral Home. Out of the blues, Archer is a councillor, JLP councillor. Archer is a JLP councillor. See? Archer, yeah.
We need to probe this matter. If it is that Duane Smith has abandoned this contract, and what are the consequences in law if he had done so? Is it fraud? Or is it that Sarah should sue him to recover billions of dollars for not carrying through with this contract? It can't be that the people are not getting the food in the hospitals.
They're not getting the food, man.
Monies were disbursed to Duane Smith.
Hey, people complain when them come look at dirty water and something. They get food, brother.
We need a response from Sarah. Who is servicing that contract now? Because Duane Smith has no money to do it, right? Do they need a new supplier? And
yes.
What steps are being taken to collect back some of those monies from Duane Smith?
Well, that you time have too much money. So what could I name down the money so? No, maybe ask you something, my learned friend. You feel so when him get a contract, yeah? Because him alone not keep so much money, you know. I never see nobody for 3 years that feed some people and you get over $2 billion in a contract. Impossible. It's like a man must serve peer. Me don't know if a lobster and them thing they must serve. Remember, I couldn't flour and rice. I couldn't yam and potato. I couldn't and like luxurious kind of get nothing good in that, you know.
My understanding is not even crackers and cheese.
Me see one time, I see them give crackers and some dry crackers in a little plate. In a foam box with 2 little crackers and a piece of cheese, steel cheese. And the doctor would it up there, man, so. Because most of the time, they're not cooking at them light. And you get an egg and get little water thing, a little mint tea.
The $20 million that Duane got from Sean Azan, it was a personal loan. It has nothing to do with business.
So why am I not lending you a personal loan? So much money in a personal loan. Not a business loan.
To show you the power that politicians wield in this country. And I know why you think Duane Smith is saying, listen, you're not getting back any money now. Duane Smith would have known what he did when his father was Minister of National Security for Mr. Azan. So he has an addiction to fuel. So he thinks that based on the favor he might have passed on to Mr. Azan while his father was Minister of National Security would equal out those $20 million.
So might have say, yo, you might have say you get bigger benefits, so we not argue about this.
And I am telling you, my brother, it's always FLA is the first place where they turn to for benefits. Because it's corruption. It's so hard to get a gun permit in Jamaica that a man will pay millions of dollars to get one.
But hear this.
Those guys would have several permits. They can carry any amount of guns.
So them give, but that me a hear. Because Shane Darling were up there, you know. Him used to wear him one little suit and him that go a court and do him thing and do them set him up and give him that. And then revoke some people permit if money not pay up. Police collect money for them up at FLA too, you know. From Spanish Town, big police too. Soldier too. People talk to me, you know. So when them go like them clean, Shane Darling not going like gonna clean. No, not clean either, you know. And I like you know so not clean. Yes.
The loan was a bad transaction. It was some form of illicit means of engaging each other. That is why Duane Smith is not acknowledging the loan right now.
But him do the check and him say him stop the check, then him talk. Can him talk one way and 2 way, you know. Do you understand?
But the bigger issue is that he is bankrupt. He doesn't have money.
No, but what me I said to your brother, you say I'm bankrupt, but him can't stay in a parliament.
No.
So,
just like bankers and insurance workers and so on, if they are bankrupt, they shouldn't have those occupations.
Yes.
So I'm saying, man, that Word Charles must come out and give a full explanation on this matter. And they were threatening people with lawsuit the other day, and they are the most corrupt regional body in the history of this country.
So them are threatening people lawsuit. Them can't sue nobody.
Yes, they did threaten Dr. Dawes with lawsuit.
And no, him not supposed to that I work for film brother that is so. And you drop a powerful thing there in a film agency in a film man like this. Me not believe in it, you know. Then him have then Pernell Charles have him two daughter work there too, you know. One from Carolina and one up now St. Thomas there. To Sniffy and the other one. See? This guy is that Pernell Charles sit down and control one. Derek Smith and the one of them like it continue. Dark Power father-in-law want bring in film son too. Darrell Bars bring in film wife foot valves. The Prime Minister bring in film wife. So what them do is like, and you see who have vote, them not realize that no, you can't do this, you know. You cannot do this. And them too blatant, everybody around going one side. Michael man they run. Him brother run, you know. But tell me why I'm not bringing him son and him daughter, them that for choose themselves. You know, like when they bring them in and then put them, anybody can go join, you know. Them man are bringing for them people, I tell you, because the father didn't want the seat for him son. You remember it caused argument, you remember? When the father said, I leave.
And you remember now, you covered First Rock investment some time ago, and you see everything is unraveling now.
Yes, with them. Them is the next set of them, they're from bankruptcy, brother. Eh?
But those are money stolen. It's not a genuine collapse of transaction. It's something deliberate, as in the case of SSL. But I'm telling you, man, anybody who is putting their money into those institutions, boy, they will be very careless. But I hear that people are trying to close their stocks because they're not getting any dividend.
You know, so I know them not work in Jamaica. But say, you know, so I be a corruption and Jones around there. And then him go around and trick people. I don't own situation. I be a corruption him run. First Rock. Brother, them get a startup when you look at government entity and give them startup. Millions of dollars. Out of AA, them get 3 million or so. That are 450 million. Then them get down alumina, them get 200 million out of that too, right?
And national insurance scheme.
Them get millions out of that too. So our money, well, in a them thing that you take and put in a something where just a come. And then put them on stock exchange with Darrell Vance, the time when they go on stock exchange. And I know them not deliver nothing, you know. Them take your money and, hey, people who invest in a first rock, go draw on the money here, try to get back with the money. Because food the money I pay them people a big time, you know. When you see what happened to SSL, I remember that guy, but this guy run for cause SSL come across together.
Is one group of people doing the damage in this country. They must be charged for treason.
Them wicked man. And that's why them a fight now, you know. Well, if you try keeping Andrew, then Andrew walk a country man like people and eat that way and suffer. And you're not chatting with people. Eh? Nobody not chatting with the Andrew Wallace. You can't do people this, man. You don't have no heart, brother. You don't have no heart, man. Oh, you take a man like this and give him $2.8 million. Oh, them $2.8 billion. Yeah? For little food, 3 years. Can you imagine you can get a contract for the money, you know, brother? Me not say 100 million, you know. So how much are they? All right. You could have put food there, so. No care what you do, you run restaurant. People run restaurant. And even if you say 2 million a day, the people them eat. Too much you have bag of rice and flour and sugar. Can't either buy them by the bulk. You could have give people carrot juice and them thing they not spend so much money. No restaurant to make them money there. So you bust that in a tree. That's 700 million, if 2.1. So 700 million per year. 700 million, which restaurant in Jamaica? How much I want to have in a local restaurant that sell food? And make them money there? When they make 100 million, power want to spend? And enough people want to feed, don't it? You know, so I rob that, brother. Eh?
Wait, I want to tell First Rock and its executive, you know, that there is a woman in Vietnam called Trong Mylan, who is a real estate tycoon. And she was sentenced to death in April 2024, you know.
I will show them, yes.
For her role in one of Vietnam's largest financial fraud cases.
Yes.
Involving over 12 billion in embezzled funds. And she had been convicted of fraud and illegally controlling some joint stock commercial bank, resulting in losses of over 27 billion to the bank. While she was sentenced to death, she still potentially, you know, and she paid back a lot of money. She repaid billions and still could be potentially executed.
But put it up on my screen with that Jaguar, man. See there?
So I'm saying, man, these grand fraudulent schemes that these guys are doing, their penalty must be the harshest in
you see it? To death. You show them little while when you attack. See how you talk. Now show them a picture. Now show them a picture right now. Yeah, man, go and talk.
These guys are criminals who are riding on the backs of the poor. That is why we can't survive as a nation. Corruption is called grand embezzlement scheme. It's fraud.
Yes.
Grand fraud, grand theft. Because these politicians are immune to the word corruption.
Let me show them all. Let me show them all, brother. $10,000.
Going to bring you a massive gamer now. Sean Pellegrino's with us. Well, not massive, but you do play them. A little bit. It used to be. A little bit. He's starting in Vietnam today. We're looking at the country's largest ever financial fraud case there.
And we'll focus on the person at the heart of that case, the property tycoon Trong Mylan. She appeared in court in Ho Chi Minh City this Tuesday to find out that the death sentence she'd received had been upheld, and that she's in a race against time now to raise enough money to convert that sentence into one of life imprisonment. The 68-year-old is the chairwoman of real estate company Van Thinh Phat. She started her career as a street vendor in the 80s selling cosmetics and then built a real estate empire over decades, notably after the communist country liberalized its economy in 1986.
So where did it all go wrong then? What's she been found guilty of?
Well, she came in the crosshairs of the party's anti-corruption campaign called Blazing Furnaces, which was launched in 2013. Authorities found that she'd secretly and illegally controlled the country's fifth biggest bank, Saigon Commercial Bank, thanks to a web of proxies and shell companies. That's how she managed to take out loans and cash worth as much as $44 billion. That's just under 42 billion euros. The court found that 27 billion of that constituted misappropriated funds, and 12 billion was embezzled, which carries the death penalty. Trong Mylan's arrest in 2022 sparked a bank run on Saigon Commercial Bank, which then prompted Vietnam's central bank to pump $24 billion into the institution in order to rescue it. To commute that death sentence into life imprisonment, she has to raise 75% of the $12 billion she embezzled. That's about $9 billion. It generally takes several years in Vietnam for death sentences to be carried out, so she'll have some time to raise that sum, but she's not in a great negotiating position to get good prices on the assets she's trying to sell.
We'll continue to follow it for you, of course. Let's move on.
So, honestly, let me tell you, all that's how I keep it real. Yeah, man. See how there? I don't go on in Jamaica now. Shell company and everything, same thing. And the Jones administration. Same thing.
These guys from First Rock that said that they invest in money in Costa Rica and Cayman and those places, but genuinely speaking, I don't think it's real investments, you know. I think it's more money laundering.
Yes. Yeah, man.
It's just like SSL that was taking in deposits and then provide false financial statements on paper. And this is same modus operandi. You have covered the First Rock before.
Of course.
And you saw that everything was coming down.
Yes. Yeah.
And I am telling you, man, that the situation is worse than it is being described. Just look out for First Rock in the days ahead.
You know them lie, you know, because, you know, you see them come out. Remember, you know, them say them raise 10 billion, right? 2022, them say Them they say one of the apartments sell. Them go up on that lady show and them say 80% I can. 80. Done, sold already, sold out. But now them put that gun in a receivership by Sanchico Bank and them now I try refinance. Them can't even sell the property, but them have said them that they lie. All them investors sit down and government need to draw back the money from them. You need to talk to the people them and do this. Why you take what money put in that? Yes.
Yeah. Remember the board resigned after pumping those millions of dollars in First Rock?
Yes.
Yeah, the entire board at Airports Authority resigned at the time. It was done while Robert Montague was the Minister of Transport and Works. Right? It is being run now by Darrell Vass, current Minister of Transport amongst 3 other ministries in one.
But him carry himself from if he carry his wife for my own ministry. You see when it's sick to, you know.
But I say that Julian Robinson apologized and said that it is not First Rock on a whole that is gone into receivership. It's just Ambani. But guess what?
But a First Rock same way.
Taking government funds. We didn't know anything about Ambani. We know about
First Rock. So a First Rock of the government funds.
Towards First Rock is legitimate.
Yeah, of course you're right. So them own it. So but yeah, but it don't go show me now. When First Rock them run out and them talk foolishness. If First Rock they have the 10 billion, them wanna go in a receivership and then I look for refinanced one and them have money. Then don't.
Of course it would have saved Ambani.
They just save that. So if you can't save it under them first project, you know. But they must start up with, you know. The first one in Jamaica. Me see them buy a place in a Golden Triangle and them send it back to Guardsman Group. See? Like them buy it for 50 million, like them buy it for X amount of million US, like them buy it for 12.8 million US. Them sell it for like 9 million US. Them sell it for less. No tax, no investor money that them around with.
Of course. And you don't find it curious that Bruce Golding was chairman and then said
My advisor still. Yes.
So we are seeing the same kind of political footprints.
The man them, let me tell you what Andrew One is doing now.
With SSL.
Let me tell you what Andrew One is doing. Him thinks that on Jamaica people, you know, like a man said first, him studying things everybody fool. So he can go treat them up, cut two ribbon, them say my work. Then them have the minions, them can come and then them can them have a top dog, you know, like what ag that are trusting me 21. That one that with them run out with in our buried. That big dirty thinking fufu one day. Yeah, that broad back one day, broad back water one day. Big and dirty and think. And then you have Fish Headless and Draws Davis. Yeah? Them 3 there, them put them said them on top dog. Big man have to lose him license. And then I told them the 3 of them together stupid. Just listen what them are. When them have one thing with TVJ, I me just tell them straight and what I want to run up. But them are called press brief. Listen. Them that press baggy. Them they sound like them have sense too, no? The guy them coming and chat a bag of foolishness and it will not carry. Look how TVJ carry now. TVJ carry Fish Headless. I talk about apologize on Damian Robertson that resign. If it was in another jurisdiction, I have to resign, put in resignation. Go talk to Andrew on this. You goddamn, he's a goddamn disgrace. And I know them not TVJ itself, you know. No come and say, well, you know, the government, the money with them putting out this dangerous. Them not mention nothing. So them not cover what we want here, but them for cover. That's why nobody know how to watch them again, you know. People watch social media.
Schemes perpetrated by the Andrew Holness-led administration is so despicable that Mark Golding will have a lot of work to do in making sure that you have a serious police force, a serious director of public prosecution who will go after these guys tirelessly.
Yes.
Dennis Trump cannot save Andrew Holness in his entirety
if
because
you know what
the director of public prosecution will supersede
yes
every prosecutorial matters. remember, FID doesn't have any prosecutorial powers. It can only investigate financial crimes.
Yeah, but it's wide, because it's work and it do things so him can't.
Illegal gains.
Yes. But remember them lock up real greed,
Public prosecution.
Brother, remember, so them go for real greed and then share them argue, that's why they don't let the real greed,
It was pointed out that they didn't have any prosecution.
Yeah, but them still hold him.
They couldn't arrest real greed.
No, but them arrest him. No, but hear this, brother. And them arrest him and she'll let him go, but she can't let him go to court of it. So when she argue talk about book back, Papa say, them say, he go read this. So them and she back, and then she should even argue with them. Because them arrest him, and them go for him. So, so
FID have the tools and international connections.
Them have everything. So, but this kind of who was Andrew, who is still Andrew accountant. If him I'm here saying a good accountant. So who Andrew accountant? Then it's strong me ask if you was Andrew accountant or you still Andrew accountant. You can't answer me, because I have people near you. So I tell you so you can't answer me. But me ask you a question. If you ever do accounting for Andrew Honest yet. If you do any one of them things that we have to send to the IC, we are doing FID. I'm going to need if you answer my question. If you ever do accounting for Andrew Honest. Any one more, I mean, answer. Because Andrew couldn't have power with you and you're a good accountant. And then him leave you out. Not you. Just think about it. Think about it now. Then go for 2 declare request. Because I'm a good accountant. Yes. So ask who Andrew on this accountant. Yes? We are asking him if he was born Andrew on this accountant. If he the number one or, yes.
All I know is that Dennis Strong is barefaced. He is shameless. How could you have a strenuous opposition against his appointment and so many people
yes.
being critical of it and he still maintains that position?
No, they have to throw him out. The election. Just cancel the board. The government can just cancel the board and run him away. Yes.
Now that he has put himself in that position, when the new government comes in place, they need to investigate whether or not he obstructed justice.
Yeah, they might cancel the board and run him away. Yeah. You just cancel the board and run him away. And if him and the man account and make sure him go to prison too. Because that means him cover film footprint too, Make him come answer my question. There are people around them, There are people around them. Yeah, man. May I tell you this? Ride with them and do everything with them. Yeah. Andrew for go on, man. Andrew dangerous, brother. Them not see the danger, I see we are trying to save the country from, Yeah. We are trying to save the country from the kind of rundown. You see me, I say?
Yes. Everything is going back. Look at the neurosurgeon, the kind of information that he's highlighting to the public now that medical malpractice might have caused some 15,000 lives within a short period of time. I didn't remember the time period. Right? But he said that people are losing their lives by way of medical malpractice more than crime.
Of course. But let me tell you what I'm going on. Remember, I said these things already, right? In the hospital, they investigate where you're dead. If the doctor say you're dead, you're dead. A man can all juke you, you're dead. Him kill you, If a foreign, them investigate these things. That's why enough people after time, them go all the prison, which doctor try hide, and them dig up back something because everything have to document it. In a Jamaica, you drop off a bench and dead, or them give a bad injection and stop your heart. Then you're dead in a hospital, nobody investigate it. From them say you're dead, and you just go. You understand? You go. See? So them get slow a lot of people now in hospital. They think, hey, some require the doctor in that, No for them I require the doctor, Quack doctors, I earth with people them, Yeah? And that nice to the government because, when they spend money now, they not have to say boom, bam, bam, I'm dead already, Nobody now make no nice, so we just go and do it. You understand? This is unacceptable. You have to stop that. Let me tell you this. Only in Jamaica, you could have a Dr. Christopher Tufton to where him do today and destroy the health system, and him still there when up and down and a chat one bag of bull crap. The man destroy the health system.
That man is a threat to the survival of Jamaican people.
Of course. And then him go on a pulpit the other day. I call it pulpit people, not platform. I'm gonna say no, when something done, and this is the Jamaica Labour Party, and people are listening that. Him is a goddamn disgrace, brother. You see it?
Yes.
Jano. Force never say a country runs some man.
I am saying now that Andrew Holness is so determined that he's making these new appointments and he refuses to call the general election.
But him still have work out. It a dissolve for him in September, you know. Eh?
He's punishing the people and punishing the opposition. This guy has to go to prison. That's the gravity of his crimes.
When the man sit down there, no brother, and say, nah, call it a lesson show him. You can't win and do that 21 and that. The malice that got down.
Or the Constitution will say, listen, the Constitution may have to be enforced through the courts. Because this guy has no intention of calling the election. He's holding on to power desperately. And every other prime minister before called elections without any problem. We are on the line now. If he doesn't call it in summer year now, school restarts in September.
And you see, he do everything. That's why you think Malawi Mattress come out and say, Malawi Mattress and say, well, it dissolve, but you know, then you get a 3-month window, you know, from September to like December. But this show you desperate Andrew Holness. This is not Andrew Holness away the clocks, you know. I remember I'm not so pop. Maybe just remind them again. The last election at 21% him get. 79% no look on him. At the voting population, 79. And that dwindled down to around 7% him have now, if him have so much. The party stand up more than him, and him draw down the party to around 7%. That's 16 there. So when I walk and I cut you, but nobody now follow him and tell the bag of lie, nah work. Not working. So people refuse to shake him and now look at him. Can't treat them again. Can't treat them nearly 10 years. This bad.
And he has no significant influence over the Jamaica Labour Party because when he called the other day for his supporters to counter the protest,
nobody moves.
People's National Party and the public, because the issue at hand has grave consequences for the country.
Yes.
So it was only the PNP there, the general support was there for them too.
Yes.
Right? And nobody came out.
That alone tell him.
Himself from SSL and places like First Rock and the Chinese operation in Jamaica. Those poor people didn't get $1 out of it. They were starving and still starving under his leadership. So they're not going to comply with any of his requests.
If at one time he could have said that when him just come in at 2016. But when him call him say something about him now, on all well, and him call them out, you know. Say him call out people a test. Let me tell you when that try to better. Him try to test. Through when him walk up and down, him did try to test to see if people are listen to him come on now and him build something kind of and they go and walk, say my work. So me see him go beg about God. You know, God forgive him the strength. Come down there, beg about God forgive him strength in my prayer. For strength name. Strength to you.
That man portrays, I don't think he's a believer in God. He's more like an atheist.
Yes. That alone flap him in. That alone did make the Jamaica Labour Party fire him. But them sit down there and look like, you understand? That alone that make them fire him.
If he had any religious convictions, my friend, he wouldn't be so cold-hearted.
Yes.
He's a very tough guy. You know? I mean, it's all about himself.
You see me? Yeah, man, I'm dangerous, man.
Listen, I've been telling you for the longest while that the country's economy has collapsed.
We know, you're right.
You don't see all the financial institutions and prominent businesses that are losing millions and billions of dollars.
And them a ball. And then Andrew, but Andrew, you know, him sent out we and envy the other day. The first, remember say somebody from the PIOJ come out at the press briefing. When you look at Wayne Henry Morgan, I put on the Morgan pan him because I'm a pirate.
Because
it can't work.
Information that they are disseminating is not in line with reality.
No, that are 1 and 2, them never did the census 2022. So in couldn't have them cap census, they see the census better. Either tell the government all the people them live, much people under the poverty line now, maybe around 60% in a poverty under that, you know, yes. Below around 60% or more.
Yes.
Either tell them the truth thing, much all them beds stay who are sleep on floor, who are use chimney, who not have a proper toilet, who are work. You know what him do, him stop it, him not pay them. He make sure not pay them. You understand? You see me I say? Yeah. You understand? He make sure not pay them. You see me I say?
Things are very bad.
Yes. See? It's bad. No, Mark Mills, it can't overshadow nothing, you know. It can't overshadow nothing, believe it. It cannot. So we have beat everything one time. You understand? People at Jamaica wise. You know, so one is to take people like back at the days where you can't go trick them. Remember them go out with the trick business and tell the people that the whole place are turned communist in the 70s. You're going to 80 election, can't work again. The people them are first in study right now. So now where Andrew give them and people are dead for hungry. You understand?
Yes.
A third worm in a better.
Well, look here, man. There is a pattern of corruption between businessmen and politicians in this country, and it needs to stop. Because I want to ask Mr. Azan again, you know,
yes,
what favor did Duane Smith provide him with in order for him to get a $20 million loan? If a person is not qualified to get loans from commercial banks, why would you give him a personal loan as an individual?
To start out some business. I must, yeah, well, I'm good at good, yes. Personal loan. So why somebody that want personal loan like a $20 million loan, not a business loan, personal loan.
Well, a matter of fact, you know, they say it's 23 million.
Why somebody that lend, boy, I mean, I lend you 23 million for a personal loan, not for the business and a personal thing. So you pay me back the personal loan, a business, you put that in and then turn over and do something.
Listen,
personal loan.
If somebody is even dying, it's hard to get a $20,000 loan, much less $23 million loan as a personal loan. What was behind that loan? And they said it's 10 years ago. Because when I listened to that man from NNN yesterday, he said it's over 10 years ago. No, there's statutory limitation after 6 years have passed, unless there is continuous communication between both parties.
No, but the check shows him that try to pay back some money in November, brother. The check, them show him that try to pay back some money, then he stop the check. Him say that bounce him, stop them, and then each time,
But that's to show how can you have a man like that in parliament signing bounce checks?
In a parliament, and then I tell lie, and then them pass him. Them better all them pass a guy through them committee where them have to make him run as a member of parliament.
Exactly. Remember, he's handling constituency development fund, you know.
Oh, him pass that though. Eh? This way do better. Yeah?
Can you imagine his father can hardly see, can hardly walk, and Andrew is supposed to have given his father $7.5 million in consultancy a few months ago?
Yeah, a few years, because him didn't want the seat for the agent car. Because the father said his son forget the seat, you know. I never know, so it's a royalty thing, you know. So the father said, I want the seat for my son. And then them pay out the father, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, the man was a minister and him gone. They said, I get minister pay, you give him $7.5 million for consulting. For come here, consultancy fee. For be a consultant. But what? For nothing, you know, just give him $7.5 million.
That $7.5 million was to go towards his son's addiction.
Why?
From my understanding, it seems as if the son has wiped out his father's wealth in gambling also.
So some gambler, man. No, but enough money this, brother.
Yes, man.
So, hold on, the man could have gambled. You could have a 2.8 billion the man get the other day, you know, brother. So, where the money they gone? Unless the money share up, you know. Them on go, hey, him not get, listen, that money they share up, you know. Him not have the whole of that 2.8 billion there, brother. I saw you move money out of things. Yeah?
Yes.
I saw you move money, but him alone not allowed to get that money.
As bad as things are, Derek Smith used to support human rights, you know. As a Minister of National Security, he would never instruct the police force to go and kill people like what Dr. Chang and Duane did, you know. So,
yes,
we still have to respect a man like that.
Yes.
So just imagine now his name is brought into this mix now, and it's very shameful to have a son who is out of control. To the point where people suing him for millions of dollars. But anyway, let's see how this works out, because Duane Smith said he's not paying him $1.
Yes.
And if he owes the man the money and is making excuse based upon legality that the summons wasn't served on him personally, so he's not honoring it.
So
you treat a friend who loan you so much money?
But Mark, let me say something to Mark Mills. Mark Mills, you say them not gonna use this for knock. No, every day, brother, it look bad. Them have to have 2 and 3 or 4 scandalous thing around one time. Every week, you know. This just be a corruption. Just remember, you know, we have the drill, but them not them yam the money that way, you know. I'll be a money problem them have, you know. You have a drill where for less than $3 million and you take 31 million. Now you hear this plus I'm gonna get 2.8 billion. Then it's Chung, our one name, Geico. Yeah, Geico. They have Geico now. When you look here, put him that up now, we ask every month your account and not make it worse. Because the man attack up for Andrew honest. Say me do not wrong. And you want to put him on the side that work. Eh? See that? Yeah, there. But more of them weak. So now Andrew they are chilling a cut ribbon. Andrew ribbon cutting and not working if you go away. Yeah, better.
A man who doesn't meet any of the requirements to hold the position as Chief Technical Director of the Financial Investigations Division.
Yes.
He has none of the requirements.
And you take him and put him there, so. Eh? You saw them out there, though.
Yes.
So appear nepotism, cronyism, and one bagaism them deal with that criminality, you know. No country can run so. None.
What
But I have to put a stop to this. Yeah, man.
What would have compelled Mr. Azan to lend Duane Smith $23 million as a personal loan? I think the journalist should have asked that question yesterday.
But we don't want to know, girl. Remember, said the journalists, them down there, repeater, you know, better. Them they're not journalists, better. Them are repeater.
Wentworth Charles' position is untenable.
No, him shouldn't in the first place.
He has money as if it is his personal thing. And this man is a lawyer, you know.
Him shouldn't in the first place. So why them him a liar? Why them take him? No, look how much people leave university to another place. So you, brother, you have enough people in Jamaica need these jobs and them that work properly. And them family member, brother, sister, niece, they are full up in these things. And then who vote them in? Them want to give you $5 grand and a plate of food. Hey, una people never wake up to, you know. You're a family member, you not get to your family member can't rise. You don't go rise, you don't rise. You have to be a delegate or one of the runner them. Who them have again? The runner them or one of them return officer. Them that phone rise. Una mother or una granny returning officer or una runner or a delegate, you know, yes. I just them I wanna feel big. We're big, you know. Me's a delegate. Anybody can be a delegate. Just get 10 people, 9 and yourself make 10 and go register. Go up there, go sign up and register. You can't turn a delegate. When you own and then pay your fee. See? Anybody can turn a delegate. But in a for them head in a better. That a for them rise, you know. Me I work in an election now, you in a pan down and them give you this and give you 2 sheets of zinc and give you something. Like them a turn in a perfect toilet. Them give you 2 sheets of zinc. Perfect toilet. Yeah? Yes. That's how you rise, but them rise now. You put them in them win. When you look at them son, them daughter, the other day, Val's daughter-in-law, as she will say, of SSL building. Our father give it to her. The same building where it cost so much people grief. And when you look, it go right back and it reach Val's daughter-in-law hand. She gets it as a gift.
How old is that daughter-in-law?
We don't even know.
20s or early 30s?
Yeah, maybe not 20s or 30s. Yes.
Anybody who has common sense knows that only a billionaire can own SSL's building, because that building alone is some $300 million plus.
Yes. And you just take it and just say, hey, my daughter, take it for your gift.
To earn those monies. That business would need financing too. They have to pay their bills. You know, they have to live somewhere.
So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. So, if your father is a billionaire, because they have a billionaire about over 300 million, and invited in 2013 from the owner, and then the owner pay him rent. That makes sense again in the people.
That makes
me
sense.
Own a building, have a big business with value much billion, and then I said it to my learned friend, and then turn around and I pay him back rent. I pay him rent.
Look here, if that guy
doesn't go to but oh, my learned friend did I buy that cat because if him can give him that, that mean him not have no loan upon it, him give as a gift, that mean him fully own it.
Let me tell you something. If that minister doesn't go to prison and the prime minister, then there is no laws in Jamaica.
Them for go on, man, brother. The man them destroy the place and I try to use minion. Them me tell you, on look on the tree, no couldn't see minion. Fish headless, them take him from mouthpiece radio and turn him in a senator. And he fool, not no fool so. Well, the 3 of them walk, 4 of them walk. Let me identify the 4 of them. Fish headless, right up a big mama. Water, trust me 21. If you look on him, we'll put on the green beret. And Draws Davis. Plus them power with Dicky. Dicky getting at them head. Dicky them power with them best pal that, you know. Straight so Dicky, you know, Dicky eyed.
What about the civilian who went into the JCF and is now a senior superintendent of police?
All him too. I collect money, now work for it, you know. And them a PM for things when now do, you know. Magla attack.
He's muggling a lot now.
Is a muggler?
Yes.
Every day they on CVM. And I've seen a super wallet and I get him pay over $1 million per month, right? Free money.
Well, he's getting a lot of money plus the power he holds. And the information that he's sharing with people who are not supposed to know about police's business.
The guy a police. Him a real police, them not training, you know. Him do him do best. Him TV business and muggling. Him power with Dicky too, you know. Yes. See? And I collect taxpayers' money for policing. This one, I read police can't get for go up there, so. You must see in a soup. Yeah?
They are all over, you know.
Yeah.
Elon Parkinson is at Darrell Vaz's ministry as communication manager.
Yeah, we'll get the back.
Cecil Thomas is at Jamaica Urban Transit Company.
Yes, that come from up a big mama them too, you know.
Is in the office of the Prime Minister.
One in the office of the Prime Minister too, yes. Yeah. So everything from over big mama get position. Yeah.
People who are qualified, they're giving those jobs.
Yes.
I mean, did you sell release Elon Parkinson and Darrell Vaz's ministry absorbed him immediately? It's the same guy coming from Nationwide.
Them get big job. And who vote I run up and down with Andrew on this.
Yet you have that minister going on stage and playing Chichiman song while he is recruiting all of them.
But hear this. Me I tell Big Mama. Andrew, me I get task and listen me good. I'm serious about it. Be serious. Tomorrow, if you do this, tomorrow you me get up, you know, you me call the name never again in my mouth. And you just do this. I'm going to show them how I'm serious. Tell Darrell Vaz. Send him up a Big Mama. Big Mama himself there. Fish Headless. Trust Me 21. Jas Davis. Patrick Bailey. Terry Langton Queenie. Yeah. I mean I score the place. Magla. Magla one of the yes. See? I mean I score the place again. Newton Enos. Yeah, the whole of them, you pack them up a Big Mama and make them video that me can see it. When they send me the video. And if they play the song and say, yo, me not left. And Big Mama them for wind up on the song there. Bubble. You know, you're calling him tomorrow morning. Yes? Tomorrow morning, not calling him. Make him go play the song and wheel it 5 times. And him and Big Mama them boss blank. The same song where him play. Because him go play the song and I mash up the weather party. He not see a party corroded.
So that radio station got a lot of tax breaks, right? Was it
a lot, yes.
Was it done properly?
No.
If it wasn't done properly, it's called tax fraud. You know? So those things must be investigated by the incoming administration. And any else, because they have outstanding sum coupled with all of those tax breaks. You say they have over $1.8 billion in taxes owing?
Yes, over $1.8 billion. Them start pay some money still. Some up here 400,000 or 200,000. Yes, but that's not gone up.
They use employee statutory deductions in operational support.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to tell them. I forgot to tell Darrell. Darrell, do something for me now. You have 2 men in your bus. Because through the driver's side up on the left, you have a man to look out for where I come. Plus, people are standing up in the bus. It's not good. People, enough you now take it right. Oh, it's not good here. Me tell you, say it's not good in a left-hand drive. And you can't see around there. So remember, the driver out in the road, you know. You can't over to the sidewalk, him now see. And if you have 2 persons there, and then remember, it a drain, no, it a drain packet already, you know. That a drain packet, me not ask. Because remember, it have to use the gas cylinder, I won't use it, and it's expensive down. And the liquor fee can't cover it. So right now, it a drain in a packet. Una try back out of the thing, all right, you know, run. Me see park, but I can show you said park. It reach from around when. And I can show you from when it park and when it a move. Me have it right now. I can show you.
But you know,
me show you a picture, yes.
This guy Darrell Vaz is involved in everything. He has 4 ministries in one, you know, super ministry. Why was Andrew Holness compelled to give him so many ministries?
That's a foolishness again, you know. The man can't run. If you have a wife, if you can run your wife, or you run the ministry.
Right?
Or you run a ministry, you have to run, eh?
He has influence in First Rock and influence in SSL. This guy is all over the place.
Yes, yes. Man, show him boss me right here attack. Man, show him it. I might have think a joke. This is the other day, Darrell Vaz. I might tell you which. I not tell you which it is, but Cheetah.
Both of them, they are not helping the people. They are only scraping for themselves, including
Cheetah, Darrell. See park up there. No people now. I used to wait park. When it tell us take too much of what's going to leave people late here, tell me, I tell you. Everywhere the bus come here, watch it in my seat. I can't show up on it, man. I have the whole of these things, man. Remember when I do tabloid one, I say, you know? So I have the whole of these things. Yeah? That bus there, brother, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Me tell you already. I ain't a car, so no, when it's a cars. Because they don't feel so when they can't treat the people them. I remember down above places, some of the house them was string. People never pay on one light and them thing that you hear. You understand? Them have to pay them own light bill and them things. So when you can't up and down and make them chicken up. Me say the biggest position you ever get is a box food and $5,000. I want to get 2 sheets of zinc for be a perfect tidy. You understand? Chaplain call me fasting right away, you know. Yeah, you understand?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I just start them I do. See? Yes. God bless. God bless. You know, so I run away, man. When you hear people talk, don't come, you know, I run you go on a back road, man. That's cool, man. You understand? Go away, man. See? Run there, so you know, come put nothing at all, run there, so yeah? Don't do it.
Yes.
Because you're the next little idiot one. You saw the people, them rich. Yeah? And you attack foolishness. Remember, you know, people vote, you know. So it makes sense when we attack. You can't see disgruntled people run us attack and you attack when they want to attack. That is a vote against. You know, so them no bright. Them fool, you know. You come on and say hundreds of people and you know thousands of people are watch. Right? Upon TV and think them are watch run us. Yeah? Yeah? And you see people where you know say I be a voter, I big people run us, so we vote. We are going to vote. And you have to talk when you want to talk because me as a JP. You get people more angry. Not if smarter than this. When you hear people have vent, Lord, they make them vent. So you come in like you're mad, them make it worse for you and Joe on this, but you don't think. You know, so they're not smart, brother. Eh?
Yeah, yes.
It's coming like you know, say, you get up and you have a vote. And you know, remember, you're alone, you have a brother and sister and a friend too. But it might say, I vote, and you know, you have influence, so you say, vote. And them here people are talk for them go hold them corner. They become, only can't go and talk because a JP all the way. That I draw out more people. Smart, them not smart, you know. Because when a man come get tough chat and talk, so this all, only can't go and chat. And everybody around here vote, you know, so what you do? You help crush and journalists. I better keep your ear close. You understand? I bet can you get people more angry, you know themselves, all right, but I'll show you something. Because I want to have no sense. See? Don't make them send out like not sure, man. Stop let them use, you know, man. Me telling them food, nothing, I just forget a back food, you know. And $5,000, you know. Yeah? A box food and $5,000 and just go around and put up foolishness. Don't do that. See? Remember, you can't tell a man before you vote for, you know. So when them have Andrew on this and you come and mark them, know that make it worse. Them mind don't make up already. You gotta see the beat where Andrew will get. It's like you mark them for Andrew, them all right. You can go Andrew, you go knock the door. The first thing me we up in a better. You hear this better?
Yes, sir.
Me live in a ghetto. The first thing me we up and when me look, my people them around on politics, them never move. One thing them can be is a runner. Or, you know, doing the election, them go serve this in the election and go take care of 2 things. See? I'll turn a delegate, the farthest you no go. And then when you look when them win Andrew and them put in him wife, when you look at a man put in them son, them put in everybody, them no notice, you know. And you really want go pick up the Andrew one, it's like a piece of crap like you. Nobody on your son and follow you.
Andrew went to a corner shop yesterday and inside the shop was empty and he was there looking vote from the lady.
I tell him I buy a liquor.
What she would want to stop the shop and Andrew just offered her some soda.
Soda?
Yes.
Eh?
And Jordan said, I will not be able to help you with all those things, but
I get some soda.
I will put some drinks in there.
And I go on, but that's a total disrespect again. Because me now say somebody 2 terms, and then you come and try buy vote. Vote front of we buy vote that. You never do that in a pandemic. What you want after the pandemic?
And Jordan came into politics with nothing. And has amassed billions of dollars in cash and billions of dollars in real estate. And all he could have offered a poor shopkeeper was some drinks to put on the shelf. And you know what those drinks are like? Bigger soda. Some Pepsi.
They tell us, look on them, man.
Pineapple
yes.
And Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Diabetes. High blood pressure.
Yeah. I say I'm looking on them, you know. About a fact, came a beg.
Obesity. That's what those sodas do.
Yes. Brother, hear the man I beg, hear this. It's a Andrew, you know. Hear what Andrew I beg for when they can't stay there. Hear this.
To continue to keep me and the Jamaica Labour Party firm and strong. Well, I pray to God to continue to keep me and the Jamaica Labour Party firm and strong. I pray to God to give me the energy me need.
You think him not the energy? He need energy, man, not the energy. Him do yourself battery done. Hey Chris, what about? Andrew do yourself battery done now work again. Maybe I'm gonna use one of them cheap one there from down in a China. Yes, and it now he wants some energy, more re-energize. He ma ball out, he ma pray to God for the energy where he need. Yeah, yeah. This are the state of Andrew when it's not whether show clocks. He never does it the other day. When they can't go and talk.
I pray to God to continue to keep me and the Jamaica Labour Party firm and strong. I pray to God to give me the energy me need.
Andrew ball out today, you know. You know, so Andrew get all up.
Andrew Wellness is disastrous, you know.
Yeah, he might pray to God for the.
Yeah. Lost $1.15 billion initially. When you first gave the report, you did it on your program, and now they have lost $2.5 billion in the US market. You see the kind of result that Andrew Wellness is creating for these businesses in Jamaica?
The mama stem up, man.
Right? That's close to $3.5 billion, you know.
Yes.
Now, how long will it take for Jamaica Broilers to close its operations? Because I don't see any company that can sustain these losses.
And then your Boss Furniture and other places that come out and a ball.
I remember chicken meat is a prime meat for Jamaicans.
Yeah.
All the companies,
man.
even JMB, Keith Duncan is and Jonas is springing up. And they made some losses that are staggering. Billions of dollars.
Andrew, I pray to God, you know. Can him not have the energy left. I walk a cut ribbon like him and trick people. You can see man say yes. And then come on and I make plan what you need. Now help with some liquor. Buy him say I buy vote, you know. He go everywhere go cut ribbon. When listen, no man, Andrew can't go to cut no water. You never see people do this. Water Commission have them own budget. Them have them own everything. Them sustain themselves. Yes.
Wait, I don't think anybody paying any mind to those things. Cutting a one-bedroom ribbon, where does that go? You need thousands of houses to solve any problems in Jamaica like that. And they have stolen NHT money to plug the housing crisis or the gap that exists in the cities. And they are not doing that. They have stolen the monies and put it into their own pockets through SSL and through the consolidated fund. So the Prime Minister going around and putting one ribbon here and there, that can't move the needle. That will never solve Jamaica's social problems.
That can't solve it. But here this now, man.
The program that is producing tens and tens and tens of thousands of houses.
This is sure what people them selecting, you know, man. In a poverty, you know. And them say when them give them, he might give a man the house. And they might tell the man, say, well, listen, you have to have legal light and legal water. The man have nothing already. He have nothing. He might tell the say, him can't even fix him the look one of the thing. Or he might pay for light and water. But you have to tell him, say, he must sit up on the building where him sign. The man never read. And by the way, you know, no man can't tell me if you go sign something, you just tell me when or something and then you give me and me sign it. Me have to read it. You can't just get the people them to just sit down and say, if him agree, him for sign and the man just go sign. Come on now. Eh?
But even those 1 and 2 houses, you know, normally it's the poor relief department of the individual parishes that, that
Yes.
those houses.
It's bad, man.
It has nothing to do with the Prime Minister. So
No.
I don't know why he's going around to those places, because it will not have any positive impact on his legacy. You know?
And that's what I try to do, you know. Say him give them and they look on the place. I mean, not really help them. Because me can tell you something, my learned friend. If me live say me live a Rockfort, and me live in a, you know, say me live in a shambles. And me have me youth them to go to school, and me have the job, and, you know, nothing for why I can't find no food, and the youth them, and Andrew come. Well, Andrew couldn't come, because I not call Andrew. But say you come there, brother, and you just do some boom and you just build the place. But it's better if the government asks me what I can do, and I have a little trade, and I can build some black and start something, I can employ some youth, and build my own place as a man. You know, if you say you spend so much money, 15 million for a house, when another you spend it never by 3 million, because we know, remember with the house, and, you know, we build it, and them now pay them and them so much money and thing, and money much for the black and the little thing when them build, see? All right. So you build the place in the same yard. Me couldn't pay a light bill, me not have nothing for food, and then you tell me to pay light and water, don't make sure not string up nothing. Me used to have something where me string, you know, but me can't string up nothing on this now, so that put me in a bad way. Because I sell people come check up on me now. So me could have even watch a little TV and the youth them not have nothing like that again for watch. Because me fear hide and make sure we not have nothing like this. But me not have no money see me, then can't go to school, me not have no food. What changes it make to my life, brother? Me not the same place. You better?
No, there is no economic framework in place to better the people's
Let
lives.
me tell you, yeah.
There's no strict criminality going on, you know?
Yes. Me the same place, so it make no sense. He may pray to God for him and the JLP, yeah.
Well, I pray to God.
With a good economic program, because monies were running in those days.
Yes.
The guy came and scrape everything and destroy our country.
Him and him friend them, the big boy them from PSOJ. And what Andrew doing now? Let me tell you what Andrew doing now.
There's only a few of them got through under his control, man. Majority of the private sector businesses have been ravaged.
Yeah, I see that, so them mash up now. But what him do, him draw a couple of them and them wing, like leeching where you go 5 and 4. What about the 5 and 4 equal? Not all. Leeching just get up and move.
No, the 5 and 4 equal SSL.
Oh. Well, leeching just get up and move. At times say no more skinny kids. I see Adam Stewart and me say my ambassador, where him there now? Where him there? Them just vanish. Them they are failure.
Pure powers who they are spreading, man. Nothing substantial to change people's lives.
And by the way, yeah, you understand?
These guys
have
made Jamaica so poor.
Me go talk to that one, yeah. We choose to do what? Don't get something from somebody. I the stupidest question never hear your chat. Somebody come chat. Because tell me what, everything where Andrew do, if you ever talk about the drill, it start from somewhere. You're so big and stupid. Come off of this, man. Your crisis, move, man. Nobody not answer you. You're so stupid. Go one side, man. Go backward. But why you bloggers choose to do what? Eh? We see we chat things we ever use and anything we use where you think you come on and come chat and where you come on for. Get away, you piece of shit. Don't come on here. You think you are going to come chat and then we're going to say make him stay and then make him spread him propaganda? No, we are facts check him. You see it happening everywhere, all over the place. Whether in America, anywhere at all. Whether, no, because we chat and then use the thing too, you know. Yes. Whether TV, Mr. Frankie Parley, I'm a matter of fact, I might think them use. We say artists that I might think them use. That's a thing. For you do media. Don't come question about it around that. Just go away. You have a piece of shit. Yes. Go to better.
Yes, man.
Yes.
The economic crisis in the country is very, very significant. It's affecting all stratas of society.
Yes.
And the people who have benefited from Angeles are just a few.
Yes.
Businessmen. Yeah, they in its entirety, most of them are against him now.
Of course.
So you may have a Mitri Siaga and probably 2 or 3 bankers. And probably, it's about 15 of them, that are benefiting from the whole corruption that is going on. So majority of the people are perishing.
Yes.
Yeah. That is what I'm saying. It's so easy for Mark Bolden to find these monies that those guys have stolen and put it back into Jamaica's economy. We know who they are.
Yes, yes.
Definitely.
But the man wicked, man. When they think, Well, all right, let me tell you about them, though.
Regional hospital. We have to track those monies too and collect them back.
Let me tell you about them, though. And so the Canal Regional Hospital, you know what tough things about the Canal Regional Hospital people? After the man mash up the place, hear what I'm saying, not my word. Hear this. Hear this.
We have on Cornwall Regional Compound 2 towers that the Labour Party has managed over the last number of years. It will have...
Which part them manage 2 towers? The place so don't know nothing, Hear this. Hear this.
Have 800 beds.
When it finishes, you talk about, hear this.
800 beds last number of years. It will have 800.
It will have. Yeah, hear this, my brother? It will have, hear this.
100 beds, 14 brand new operating theaters, accident and emergency twice the size that it is now, and a range of additional services. This was the Labour Party's plan and action, not just talking about the problem. But
the people for 8 years, when the people are dead, no hospital, nothing, and the man are saying not talk about the problem, and the action the action for making the people just strap and dead, sleep on cardboard, and don't have no hospital down there right now. And this was the JLP plan for doing this. And people are cheer. Hear this.
Fixing the problem. That's the Labour Party that you represent and you work for. And
him said that a Labour Party when you represent that, he might fix the problem. The problem not fix now. After $27 billion, 8 years from 2017, and the man that said this is a Labour Party. Can you imagine which hospital takes so long for done, brother? I want a Jamaica him a bill out.
And the Chinese are known to complete their projects on time.
I know this is not done. 2 term. Take him the world 2 term. Because 2016 by 2017 him start on this. 2 term, the whole entire 2 term. And I said this is what the Labour Party are do. First in history, the man have Andrew have the worst murder rate on him watch. If nobody not dead from January to December, him still have 12,000 and nearly 12.5 thousand people lost them life for them watch. The worst in Jamaica history. Me not add on 2025 now. It don't go to 2024. So me not better count this. Me count it 0. Him still have the worst. You can't change it. It can't change the worst in the history of Jamaica. Yeah?
All sectors of Jamaica have collapsed under Andrew, which includes the health sector also.
Yes.
Education has collapsed too.
It collapsed, man. It gone, brother. It gone.
I'm telling you, the University of the West Indies now have to come up with some business means of making money because the government not supporting them adequately.
You see that?
And that is going to breed a lot of corruption and education will diminish. Because you can't have an institution like the University of the West Indies who has to be hunting money from all angles in order to survive. It's going to cause problems.
This bad, brother. You understand?
All the money.
Yes. Look at Andrew one is how people fed up by Andrew. Look at
on the Google map, it's Sterling Castle, but we are popularly known as Charlemont Farms.
Well, listen, thank you for bringing it to my attention.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This community. What's the name of the
on the Google map, it's Sterling Castle, but we are popularly known as Charlemont Farms.
Well, listen, thank you for bringing it to my attention.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This community.
No, you know why? You might forget embarrassing. Like a him. No, you have a government. You know water commission take care of them things. She said around how much years them not have the water, right? Him up there and said, thank you to bring it to my attention. So them get things like this. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you understand? Him get things like this. Thank you to bring it to my attention. Like you bring it so he might tell you, me will solve the problem. You know it's time alone apart. And the police them. You know it's so Argentine and the one of them that run out and them quiet now. Yeah? Them are got twep, you know. A time for Jamaica change, man. Eh?
We have to keep up with the demonstration because a powerful message was sent to them on the ground when we demonstrated, you know?
Of course.
So it has to be continued. You can't, with the determination that Andrew Holness possesses, we have to go all out, you know.
True.
That is determined to hold on to power. And he's frustrating us. We are demanding the election. As
yes.
People. He's frustrating us. The opposition is making the argument for the election to be called, and he's not acknowledging the opposition either.
Him not nothing about him say.
And look, Portia Simpson did call the election early, and that guy in prime ministerial position.
Come tell her call it. So we must say no, him not call it. I mean, can't play it, me couldn't hear. Me I play it, me couldn't hear. Him say him not call it, unless him sure him can win. And me I say him can win. It a dissolve. And then when it dissolve, him have to call it, can't force. And that I make it worse too much people vex. If you go away. So I'm try to convince somebody. Hear who vote, hear this. Hear this.
Have not yet caught up. Because we're still struggling to.
Not my word. What she say? One is, look at one is face. When the mayor say them a struggle. Cash out the truth say them a struggle.
Problems in government have not yet caught up. Because we're still struggling to deliver the services to you in a timely way and at the required standard. And that is why the work must continue under the Labour Party administration.
People, look on them face, look on guilty face. She said them a struggle. And then I tell her, say, you know, under 2 terms.
I would say that we the people are struggling and the politicians are wealthy.
That she said them still for deliver. Well, them for deliver. That's why you figure when you vote for them. So them still have them you know, on the timely manner, them are struggle. Them not ready yet. She just tell me say them pop down. Them not do nothing. But if you vote for her, you not do nothing. And that she just say, you know. She said them still struggling to go deliver. But if you vote for them same way. Eh? This makes sense better? Look at Andrew them face. This look like face will do something good for Jamaica. Look at them face. When you look at them face good, they're still struggling. And them supposed to best with Malawi mattress to better. You better?
Well, remember that Andrew Holness is shameless, so nothing that is said really fails that man.
But him face, but I ask him God, I beg God for bless him, you know. I beg him the energy, you know. Same place as well, you know.
Might as well he prays to the devil, you know.
That himself. That himself, remember, bro devil, yeah.
The way how that guy gives, he doesn't have any Christian background.
Because them look when she talk, look on them face. That face look like happy faces to the people. After them done charge 200,000 for mass, trim Enzinga King, people have nothing to eat. Man I look over, eat Saturday, them make police shoot him through him neck, kill him and man look up it, the kick with the boy foot, broke him hip, do the people them so much things. I know come on and tell us say, if I beg your term, when you're hungry like that, hey, and do them wicked enough. Yeah? Him say no repair road, him no do nothing at all for bring down debt. No him turn, no one I beg you, but you know, God forgive him the strength, the energy.
If those guys could move NHT money and put into SSL, what will they not do? They are crime bosses here.
Yes, man.
Hundreds of millions of dollars that could build houses for people they put into SSL and then collect back the money in their pockets.
And that's it. Nothing else, right? Them just do what them do. And that's it.
And now they gave Usain Bolt ambassador for global tourism. Now what kind of compromise is Usain Bolt making with the government? Is it to get back his investments that were lost in SSL?
No, they might tell him in an ambassador. Brother.
How many staff members will his office need? How many cars? How much for the rent for each month for his office? How much money for him to travel all over the world?
Them not give him a cent. No, listen.
This position.
Hear this.
Have marketing companies that are contracted by the tourism board already.
But hear this now. When them tell him that, you know, remember if him sit down and him hear CNN come and say, oh, your money. Well, I will not speak about. I will tell them, I will do interview, but I will not speak about that. You know, so I silent them, silent him. Sometimes, you know, you have some people where you think have sense, them not have no sense, you know.
Well, I am almost sure that the PNP government will revoke that position because it was done in a corrupt manner just as how.
No, but hear this. No, brother. Let me tell you the truth. Up at Devon House, them the Panalico State, so it was not really an official position. Now up at Jamaica House, them not going to tell him this. Come and watch it, you know. I mean, I say, you know, say this are the same thing with them do. Them not easy, you know. Them won't go try silent him and him, you know, like them tell it to peanut bread too, you know. But not in the kind of capacity, right?
Has no knowledge or experience of tourism. So
no, but them going to tell him so them give him a word up at Devon House. Devon House is not an official place. When them dep on a little stage and say, okay, we are 9-2 ambassador. So them will tell you to go out and spread the good word.
Look here.
Eh?
They have local consultants in tourism and they have marketing companies overseas that they pay millions of dollars.
Yeah, so if them want to get a job, them will get a job. So them have to give back your money. Them shave like dog with the friend. No, them not good enough. And let me tell them again, let me just say it again. You remember around 3 minutes, let me just say this again. It don't make no sense. Only is 1 and 2 million. Let me tell you again, you look for yourself. I want thing, you know, me, we might have come from ghetto, but I tell you a long time, I live uptown. Long time. I travel the world to here. Travel the world. Yes, man. I'm going to Jamaica alone. And let me tell you this, no police ever stop me and give me a ticket yet. Everything want me to document it. Never stop me. I'm go one place alone and take my back seat in a Jamaica. And me and them kick off in a Jamaica. See? In a Jamaica. Never yet. I'm go other place, me see police stop vehicle me in a Panama, me and Mercedes. Yeah? And them talk to who come pick you up at the airport, the promoter then. And when them talk to him, I ask them, but them say them, I said, to them come pick you up, them I make sure we are right. Because the man them I carry at the hotel. You know? See, and I remember Colombia and they're too far. See? But nobody know me about no Europe, nowhere at all. Police stop me much yesterday. Me have a ticket, nowhere at all in America, in Canada, down the island, all over the Europe, you know, UK. No, me never get stopped yet. And get a ticket. In a Jamaica though. And take my back seat. And matter of fact, my back seat, and I can show, remember I not do tabloid. Let me show you something. I don't just show no, say I not do tabloid. Look. Only in a Jamaica, them stop and take my back seat. And that's why I talk about dog without teeth, you know. Because them up there, so you know, no good, you know, better. Look here. I'm going to show you something. We just type it in and find it right now, you know. I'll show you something. See that? Look here. So we can just look on it, I come to the page. See them 15, see that? You see it? See that?
Yeah.
Look on that. You see it? That I'm a bill when I get from a back seat. Illegal. See that back seat tore up? See that? See that? And them I find me thing and there. Me on the TV. If you look at me and Simon Caskill, me them on CV, me them see me on the paper and them run and they buy them. You tear my back seat for nothing. First time that ever happened to me in Jamaica. And see the time and everything there. And them, if we investigate it, them say me should I investigate it. 2020, them say them can't find who tear up my back seat. The police, them, you know, them hide them.
Side, you know.
Yeah?
I'm asking, closing on my side, I'm asking First Rock to come and give an account of government monies that were poured in their company. I want them to come and give an answer.
Yes.
And the opposition has to continue to scrutinize them because another SSL is on the horizon. It will be double pain, double problem.
Yes, yes.
Okay, man. We'll talk.
All right, talk with that. Yeah, man.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, man. That's how I learn it, friend, you know. Yes. But we keep it real around here, you know. Keep it real around here. As I said before, nowhere at all, Jamaica. Always have. That's why I say I fight against the injustice. All the while, they have some people do some things that it show wrong. It's unbelievable. You understand? Unbelievable. Yeah? Yeah, man. Unbelievable. Me travel the world, never get them things happen to me, never one time yet. Like me that tell some people. I'm gonna see think I 1 or 2 states me run through. Police never look at me yet. Nowhere at all. Jamaica alone, take my back seat. Jamaica alone in a 98. Me I come from Texas. I fly too much different plane, me have to change because I come from down in San Antonio. So I have to go down as Fort Worth. Then fly, I remember hours and fly come to Miami and then fly come down. Just go look about a brand new CD. A matter of fact, when I think they see that when it starts, they see it's a all-star CD I put out, you know. Can't remember when I press CD at Jamaica. Then manufacture it over there, so and come them kill my brother. And I talk about it and they come threat. So I have to deal with that too. Don't go Jamaica alone, you see them foolishness. We have to clean up Jamaica, man. I run too bad, man. I mean, I have to on the TV and the thing around them with you, you know, because I don't know, so I'm not back for nothing. I don't know my style. No. Yes. See? Look here. Now I'll show you the next thing. And a good thing, me not do tablet, somebody think them documented. Look here. We're going to look quick inside before me even move off of this. Look here. This as CVM. Police stop and search and public defender CVM TV. See that? You see that? See that? Let me play. This is when them take my back seat. This is when them take my back seat, yeah? Yes. Can me tackle people, you know? I might think them documented. Tackle people. See that?
And they can see the people here. You understand? So that and then of investigation. I went back home and I called control. And I tell control what happened and them say no, that is supposed to happen. Right? And I send my wife down here. And when my wife reach up there, then drive out. Then gone. They want them there. But in the meantime, the vehicle was damaged and yeah, man, but when I call them, my seat for the fuel for the 115,000, then they don't fix that for my seat. So we're trying to identify the attorney at law, Christie.
All right, so you see, me tell you something, I think them documented. And for them thing what I use, me not the whole media before, so you know, really frighten me. But yeah, so them can't most of me around here, so. Me just a man, I wilderness, yes, so. But remember, we have the, me deal with them and me I deal with truth and right as a human rights activist. We have to straighten that. Jamaica go the wrong way. You understand? Uncle Jamaica alone. That happened to me. Nowhere else in the world. Never. Yeah? You understand? Yeah, man. See? Nowhere. So right now, I have to help and straighten that. We are going down in that here. I have to do that. This a joke. Yeah, man, this is a joke. And by the way, let me just recap Duane Smith. But you just say, look a while, just listen what you say. You talk one thing and then the thing them come out with you and all kind of little things. Just go aside, man. Go away, man. The line them not gonna work neither, you not gonna work. Let me just tell you this. Them not gonna work. Just listen to yourself. See? Go away. And Big Mama, if you try to keep it real, because you remember you're not reading at all, Yeah, you're one of the lightest things that I enjoy. At the first, but see, I try to do something, yes, and I try to spin something the first. Not the history, the first. Because you don't run a station, you run a mouthpiece. And then the headless them, no good. And the way me there, I know people. See me time up, now I'm here. Tomorrow, I'm out.
Some we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump some we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, if the servants protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? Over there, man.
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for so. It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more,
Politicians, your judgment coming for so.
Yo, politician, with the evilest mission, who no we blame. True money and power and fame. Wanna go friend up the youth, them relieve down the lane. Get them big gun and brainwash them.